Student friends, in yesterday's lecture, we discussed about the radio receiver and television. Especially, we started with the topic number 4, namely radio receiver and television. In that, we have introduced that particular topic yesterday, and we studied the meaning of radio receiver, the characteristics of radio receiver, especially sensitivity, selectivity, fidelity, and signal to noise ratio. After that, we have studied the super heterodyne receiver along with the plan of our lecture. Today, we are going to consider or we are going to study the AM super heterodyne receiver. We are well aware that nowadays, instead of using TRF receiver, super heterodyne receiver is widely used. To avoid the problems of TRF receiver, especially there is a change in bandwidth in tuned range of frequency. Its sensitivity changes as the high gain amplifier is being used there. Those drawbacks are avoided in super heterodyne receiver, and that's why super heterodyne receiver is nowadays widely used. By keeping that particular aspect, we are going to study AM super heterodyne receiver. Obviously, it is the receiver that works on the super heterodyne principle. The principle is when you apply the two frequency at the input, at the output, it produces the four frequency. One is the original two frequency F1 and F2, sum of two frequency and the difference of two frequencies. The difference of two frequency is called as intermediate frequency, which can be used for the further analysis in the receiver. By using this principle, the receiver that receives the amplitude modulated wave and performs the analysis of that, it detects, demodulates, and get it converted into the original signal via destination. That type of receiver, we can call it as it is AM super heterodyne receiver. AM super heterodyne receiver satisfactorily operates on any frequency with constant selectivity and good sensitivity. So these are the two parameters which are associated with the any receiver. By considering them, we can say the amplitude modulated super heterodyne receiver satisfactorily operates on any frequency range, having better selectivity and good sensitivity. Means sensitivity of AM receiver is very good because it is capable to receive weakest signal, and it is also going to reject the unwanted signal, only receives the wanted signal. A block diagram of such a AM receiver consists of RF amplifier, mixer, IF amplifier, detector, audio amplifier, local oscillator and speaker. Friends, we are studying the RF amplifier for our practical purpose. RF amplifier experiment is you are studying in practical course. Mixer and IF amplifier also you are going to study in the due practical course. Demodulator, that is detector, we already studied in topic number 2. Audio amplifier we have studied in BSc part 2, that is push-pull power amplifier, complementary symmetry amplifier. All those amplifiers we can call it as the audio power amplifiers. Local oscillators also we have studied in BSc part 2 in the form of Hartley oscillator or Colpitts oscillator. speaker for which you are well known, that converts audio sounds electrical signal into acoustic sound signal. These are the components which are used in the block diagram of AM super heterodyne receiver, which is represented here. If you look to the block diagram, we can say RF amplifier is connected to the antenna. Antenna of AM super heterodyne receiver, it is tuned with the incoming transmitted frequency. Whatever AM broadcasting radio station is there that transmit the AM modulated frequency through the space, and your radio receiver must be tuned with that particular transmitted frequency, and that is done by means of an antenna of your AM super heterodyne radio receiver. This antenna is connected to the RF amplifier. The role of RF amplifier is to receive the electromagnetic radiation which are converted into a RF signal and get it amplified to the required gain within the given bandwidth with which the signal is arriving. Here it makes use of series and parallel resonance circuitry, which is used to accept only wanted signal and to reject the unwanted adjacent channel frequencies also along with the noise. So wanted signal received by the RF amplifier, it is amplified to the required gain through the several stages of amplifier so as to achieve the required gain, and the output of so received signal, it is given to the mixer stage. Mixer is formed by using simply a diode network to which the local oscillator frequency is given. Local oscillator is a Hartley oscillator that generates the high frequency waves. The frequency from RF amplifier and local oscillator frequency will beat in a mixer. At the output, 4 frequencies are produced. One is frequency from RF amplifier, second from frequency of local oscillator, third is sum of both the frequency, and fourth one is the difference of these two frequencies. Generally, local oscillator frequency is adjustable and it is always kept greater than that of frequency received by the RF amplifier. And the difference between the local oscillator frequency and frequency incoming in the form of signal, it is called as intermediate frequency. This intermediate frequency is given to the IF amplifier. IF amplifier has got the same bandwidth as the IF is going to be produced at the output of the mixer stage by using super heterodyne principle. The amplified IF amplifier, it is given to the AM detector, where envelope detector is used to demodulate the amplitude modulated signal, in which carrier wave is separated from the modulated wave and only modulating signal which is required for further analysis, it is given to the audio driver amplifier. With the help of this audio driver amplifier drives the audio power amplifier. Audio driver amplifier is a voltage amplifier, whereas the voltage level of required audio signal is amplified. It is given to the audio power amplifier. This amplifier is either push-pull power amplifier or complementary symmetry power amplifier, in which the power level of the audio signal is improved. So amplified audio signal, electrical signal is given to the speaker. Speaker converts audio electrical signal power into its acoustic sound signal. Thus, we can receive better songs, better information, news on our radio receiver. So this is how in general the AM super heterodyne receiver works. Friends, that's all about the block diagram of AM super heterodyne receiver. We will go details of each block one after the another. The RF amplifier is tuned to the required incoming frequency through antenna which is connected to it. The output of RF amplifier is combined with the local oscillator frequency at a mixer stage and converted into low fixed frequency IF by using super heterodyne principle that contains same modulated as original carrier, which I already explained. This means that the signal received from the RF amplifier and the frequency of the local oscillator both will beat in mixer stage. At the output, difference between them it is produced which is required, that is called as the IF intermediate frequency, which has the same modulating carrier as it is present in original. A fixed IF is maintained by tuning capacitor of local oscillator with the RF. Intermediate frequency of every AM station is fixed. It is not going to change. That's why IF amplifier is designed for that particular incoming frequency only. The IF amplifier contains mutually coupled tuned amplifier with high gain. Means it has to amplify the incoming intermediate frequency signal with large gain. The characteristics of IF amplifier decides uniform sensitivity and selectivity within the tuned range. The IF amplifier is so designed that it should maintain a better sensitivity and selectivity for incoming signal within the tunable range. The output of IF amplifier is detected to obtain the modulating signal, especially this is done in AM detector, which is amplified by audio frequency power amplifier that drives the speaker to get the audio signal. So this is what up till now I have explained. Now we will go each block in detail. Let me go to the RF amplifier. RF amplifier is the first stage of AM super heterodyne receiver. It is connected to the antenna. Antenna is tuned to the incoming AM transmitted frequency of broadcasting studio. That's why we can say the output of antenna is coupled to the RF amplifier by tunable circuit. Tunable circuit means series or parallel resonance circuitry, which are used to tune the antenna toward the transmitted incoming signal. Here, tunable circuitry does the very vital role of rejecting unwanted frequency and accepts only wanted frequency. This is the role which is being done by means of a tunable circuitry and antenna. Antenna converts these electromagnetic radiation into radio frequency signal within allotted bandwidth by accepting only wanted signal and rejecting unwanted signal frequency. RF amplifier has two tuned amplifier circuitry that can amplify RF signal. Due to RF amplifier, image frequency is improved. Signal to noise ratio is also improved. If signal to noise ratio is improved, definitely noise is less and signal received will be more. So that's why signal to noise ratio must be kept high, and that is done by means of the RF amplifier. It can reject the adjacent unwanted signal to improve the selectivity. If the selectivity is more, it will reject the unwanted signal and receives only wanted signal. It avoids the radiation of local oscillator frequency through the antenna. It can increase sensitivity, selectivity and fidelity, which are the characteristics to make AM super heterodyne receiver work satisfactorily. Such RF amplifier consists of two or more stages of the voltage amplifier, which is designed by using bipolar junction transistor as an amplifier or integrated circuit. Nowadays, it is designed by using integrated circuit as an amplifier. Such a input stage of AM super heterodyne receiver, to which we can call it is the RF amplifier. Now let me go to the second stage. The output of RF amplifier, it is connected to the mixer stage. So that's how we can say mixer stage is the next stage of RF amplifier. Mixer stage is called as a frequency converter or frequency changer with two input signals, one from RF amplifier, that is FS, known as signal frequency, and other from local oscillator, that is FO, oscillator frequency. It includes non-linear device like diode, which has the ability to provide several frequency when excited by the two input frequency. The output of mixer is FO as it is, FS as it is, FO plus FS sum of this frequency, and FO minus FS. This will be done by using the super heterodyne principle. So that's why the receiver is called as super heterodyne receiver. These four frequencies are produced at the output of the mixer, but only FO minus FS, that is intermediate frequency, is only to pass at IF amplifier because it is called as the IF frequency. Sometimes FSI equal to FO plus FI manages to center frequency that enters to the mixer stage and mixed with FO to get FI. It is also amplified by IF amplifier, resulting in interference. Sometimes it happens. Thus, the two stations can be tuned simultaneously. बऱ्याच वेळेला आपल्याला रेडिओवरती असं दिसतं, आपण एक फ्रिक्वेन्सी जर ऍडजस्ट केली की दोन रेडिओ स्टेशन्सचे सिग्नल्स आपल्याला ऐकू यायला सुरुवात होतात. त्याला कारण म्हणजे बऱ्याच वेळेला इंटरमिजिएट फ्रिक्वेन्सी बरोबर इमेज फ्रिक्वेन्सी सुद्धा त्याच्यामध्ये आलेली असते, म्हणून त्या गोष्टी त्या ठिकाणी घडलेल्या आपल्याला दिसतात. द फ्रिक्वेन्सी FSI equal to Fs plus 2Fi is the image frequency. The output of mixer is tuned to IF amplifier. Self-excited and separately tuned mixers are two types of the mixer which are used in practice. Means mixer is used to produce four signals at the output by undergoing super heterodyne principle to generate the intermediate frequency which is required for that particular AM receiver, which is always fixed for every AM receiver. For example, for Solapur AM station, IF is fixed. For Pune radio station, IF is fixed. Let us see how much IF the AM station is going to use in our further lecture. So after mixer, output of oscillator is again connected to the mixer as a FO frequency. So that's why we will go through the local oscillator. It is a generally LC oscillator like Hartley, Colpitts or crystal oscillator due to their stable waveforms. Local oscillator frequency is always greater than the signal frequency by intermediate frequency due to capacitor tuning. So we have studied Hartley, Colpitts and crystal oscillator in last year. Out of these three, any one can be suitably used as a local oscillator. One can tune the frequency to generate the intermediate frequency. Next block is IF amplifier. IF amplifier, it is a fixed frequency amplifier with the function of rejected unwanted frequency. Means it is going to decide the selectivity of super heterodyne receiver. It has a fixed frequency amplifier. It is designed to reject unwanted frequency. It has a steep cutoff frequency response so that only those frequencies are received. BJT, FET or IC tuned amplifier are used in IF amplifier. For large IF, selectivity and adjacent channel rejections are poor and has a tracking problem. If intermediate frequency is more, selectivity and adjacent channel rejection facility of receiver becomes poor, it will produce the tracking problem. For low IF, image frequency rejection becomes poor, selectivity is sharp to cut off sidebands and frequency. Stability is high. By using these features, intermediate amplifier is designed. IF amplifier is designed. Means it should be designed for low intermediate frequency that will maintain selectivity, sensitivity, sharpness, bandwidth, stability. All those factors will be properly maintained provided it is designed for low intermediate frequency. Now we are going to see some of the standard frequency ranges and also their intermediate frequency. First one is the standard broadcast AM receiver operating within the frequency range of 540 Hz to 1600 Hz range uses IF of 438 to 465 kHz. Commonly used IF is 4555 kHz. मित्रांनो हे लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे कारण क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह टाइप क्वेश्चन्स मध्ये विचारले जाण्याची शक्यता नाकारता येत नाही. स्टँडर्ड एएम ब्रॉडकास्टिंग स्टेशन जर असेल की जे स्टेशन 540 हर्ट्ज ते 1600 हर्ट्ज या रेंज मध्ये ऑपरेट होत आहेत त्यांची इंटरमिडिएट फ्रिक्वेन्सी 438 ते 465 किलो हर्ट्ज या रेंज मध्ये असते. सर्वसाधारणपणे वापरले जाणारी इंटरमिडिएट फ्रिक्वेन्सी हे 455 किलो हर्ट्ज आहे. हे लक्षात ठेवा मित्रांनो. म्हणजे एएम सुपर हेटेरोडाइन रिसीव्हरचं इंटरमिडिएट फ्रिक्वेन्सी हे 455 किलो हर्ट्ज स्टँडर्ड आहे. त्याच्यात बदल होत नाही. Second one is, as far as the television receiver is there, in VHF band operating within 54 to 223 megahertz. This is the VHF range frequency, 54 to 223 megahertz. And UHF band 470 to 940 megahertz. This is the UHF frequency range, 470 to 940 megahertz. That uses IF of 36 megahertz and 46 megahertz respectively. Means for a frequency range, television operating on 54 to 223 megahertz has a IF of 36 megahertz. And the television which is operating on 470 to 940 megahertz uses the IF of 46 megahertz, 46 megahertz respectively. So these are for television. But above IF is for radio. Now coming to the point of radar communication. For microwave radar receiver which is operating with the frequency 1 gigahertz to 10 gigahertz uses 30, 60 and 70 megahertz IF. Out of these three, whichever suitable that can be used for the radar communication. Next one is for FM receiver. First one is for AM 555 kilohertz IF. Now for FM station which is operating with the frequency range of 88 megahertz to 108 megahertz. Friends, you are watching FM station, you are hearing the FM stations even on your mobiles also. You are tuning the frequency between 88 to 108 megahertz. And for that FM receiver, intermediate frequency is 10.7 megahertz. So these are some standard intermediate frequencies which are necessarily used for AM receiver, FM receiver, television receiver, and also for the radar receiving system. Friends, with these ideal data on which the different receiving stations are going to be operated, we will proceed to the next block, and that is a detector. The output of IF amplifier, it is connected to the detector. Detector is a non-linear device like diode along with the parallel combination of R and C. Friends, it is the envelope detector we have studied in topic number 4, and also we are studying the same in practical. Same circuit is used in this particular block. A diode along with the parallel combination of R and C with value of C is small and value of R is large. It produces detected signal as a modulating signal, and it is fed to audio power amplifier via driver amplifier. Means it is a demodulating circuit that detects the modulating signal from the carrier wave, and then it is given to the audio power amplifier. Means by this particular way, original information is bifurcated from the modulated wave, and that's what we can call it as it is a processing which is done in AM super heterodyne receiver. Friends, the output of detector, now it is only audio electrical signal, it is given now to the audio power amplifier. The detected signal is amplified by push-pull power amplifier to drive the speaker to get acoustic sound. So thus, original acoustic sound which is transmitted from the transmitter by modulating, by amplifying, by converting that signal into RF modulated wave, and then it is converted into the electromagnetic radiation which will travel through the space either by means of a ground wave, or by means of a surface wave, or by means of a sky wave, or by means of a tropospheric wave, or by means of a space wave. If it is interrupted by means of an antenna of the radio, it will be converted electrical signal, electromagnetic radiation into back again into the RF signal, and when it is received to the AM receiver, in the AM receiver almost all the signal is processed, and then it is given to the speaker is going to produce the same acoustic sound signal as it is transmitted in the AM transmitter. Dear students, this is what about the meaning of AM receiver which we have studied along with its block diagram. Next time we'll go for FM receiver.